You don't remember what it's like to live in the city?
No, I live in the suburbs too, and I need this in my life. Are you kidding me?
The 15-Minute Morning Show podcast. I need a cocktail. Am I the only one that needs a drink right now?
No, I need several.
I think we're a little stressed.
Yeah.
Where's Gandhi? Gandhi, do you want to describe to the world why we're a little shaky at this very moment?
Yeah, we played a game on the air, and pretty much everything went wrong with it. I think that can go wrong with a game. There was a bad phone connection. I think some people were unclear on how they were supposed to play. Then she started listening to the radio instead of listening through her phone, so she was delayed. You know, the phone line that we have is crunching everybody's ears to death. Just layers.
It was, if you've ever heard that term, shit the bed.
We
saying,
shit it today.
Exactly. So everyone's asking, should we just wait a minute and breathe and calm down a little bit before we do this podcast? I'm like, no, let's do it right now, in the moment.
Here we go.
I'm ready. We can make up for it right now.
Is this a thing where we're going to say something we'll regret because we didn't take a minute to think about it and then we just jumped right in?
You know what? Regret is no one regrets.
All right, I'm putting it out there.
So there's Garrett speaking, eating another cucumber. How many have you had today?
This is my third one.
How many what? Are you going to be turned into a salad?
I don't mind.
And there's Scotty B, and there's Nate,
Hi.
and I see Danielle, I see Scotty, and I see Gandhi.
Hello.
Gandhi in beautiful Columbus, Ohio. What's going on there these days? How are you doing there?
I'm doing really well. The weather is beautiful. The Clippers are playing. It's a good time.
You know what's so weird? If you're watching this, like you look like you matched your background today, and then Elvis looks like he matched his background on purpose. Like you both blend into your background.
Speaking of background,
We planned it. And there's Scotty B.
Where's
with
my
a very
background?
plain, boring background.
You need some artwork or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll make you artwork.
Okay.
Hang it up in there.
You know what? Background is background. You have a background. It's just very bland.
Yeah.
I blend into the black background, too.
Your background, Scotty B, I want to use the word bleak.
Well, at what point am I allowed to build the cereal shelves again? I thought we couldn't do anything here, but now it seems like nobody cares.
Don't say that loud. Don't say that out
care.
loud.
They care.
And he has all the cereal. Can you show everybody all your cereal where you
Go under your desk.
No, I can't because the camera's here. I can't.
You know what? No, wait. Let me back up. Let me back that up.
Yeah.
Yes, you may. Absolutely.
Yeah?
I mean, these studios are also on camera. If you're watching this, there's proof. So it wouldn't hurt to have a little background of what makes you you, and that's your Serial Killers podcast. I agree wholeheartedly. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Yay for the shelves.
Do it.
Can you just empty the boxes before you put them up for display?
Why? Some people still eat them.
I just went in there and had some.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
What I'll do is once I believe that they're stale, then I'll throw the cereal part out.
Yes.
Oh, is that why you're saying that, Nate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
he
getting
had some cereal that was, 5 years old, I want to say?
Not in
Rancid.
here. No, this is all.
in the
This is
old
all
studio, Scotty.
Oh, of course. Yeah, and I used to make
they
Andrew
were
eat it.
rancid.
Does anybody else feel weird when they go into Scotty's studio and get cereal and he doesn't get the box and he makes you go underneath his desk to get the box? No? Just me?
I didn't even think about it.
I feel at home down there. So there's that.
We were talking about earlier, Elvis, you and your little shopping cart. And what did you mock before you tried it? And then you realized, this is pretty great. So for me, Crocs. I looked at Crocs and I'm like, you got to be the laziest son of a bitch in the world to put those things on and wear them. I'm not wearing them today, but I have 2 pairs at home.
And here's the thing, Crocs were so super in, then they were out, and then Post Malone, Justin Bieber, all these people came out with their own line of Crocs, and Crocs are like the hottest thing right now.
I mean, Mario Batali ruined it for me.
Yeah, he did.
But I'm back on it. And I love wearing my white ankle socks with my Crocs.
Yeah.
But wait, what do you mean? What shopping cart thing are you talking about?
You were
that was
talking
ruined?
about you and Alex, and you got that grocery cart.
Yes. If you live in the city and you have to go down an elevator and get off the elevator, go down the sidewalk to go to a grocery store, you need this. It's this cart that old grandmas use.
I have one too.
You have one too. Has anyone called you grandma yet? Because they called me grandma when I first started using it. I'm like,
No, I haven't been called grandma, but a couple people in my building were like, best purchase you ever bought, right? I'm like,
it
yes,
is.
it's
You
amazing.
See, until you use it, until you wear Crocs, I mean, you're like, but now you have one. You're like, can't live without it.
Have you seen the new one on Instagram that pops up? So it's a cart, okay? And it actually has a top and a bottom, But you do one thing and you go like, and then it folds.
Okay, I need that.
And you can put it away and store it in your car, all places. It comes apart. It's the most.
Dude.
I sent this to my husband and I said, we need this in our life.
I think I have one of those.
It is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Hold on, is that an Instagram purchase? I need to find that.
Let me see if I can find
Elvis,
it.
could you order me one too?
Send
I
the
live in a
link.
1-bedroom apartment and I have no space. And I've always wanted one of those granny carts. And I don't care if people are going to make fun of me because it's the same issue. I live in an apartment building.
Danielle, the one you're talking about is like a milk crate with a handle on it that collapses, right?
Yes,
I have that.
But it also has wheels, like a cart. And so if you just want to use it as like with the handle, you can take it off.
It's great.
You can put it on.
Wait.
And you could collapse it.
Nate's laughing
It's
at all
awesome.
of us.
No, it's the coolest thing. I gotta find it.
You know why you're laughing? Because you live in the suburbs. You don't
Yeah.
remember what
You
it's
don't
like to
need
live in the
it.
city.
No, I live in the suburbs too, and I need this in my life. Are you kidding me?
I've never seen Danielle more passionate about anything.
I'm just so shocked at her enthusiasm for this thing.
This
No,
thing is
you didn't.
awesome.
You didn't see her when the Butter Butler came out. She went nuts.
Oh, it's expensive though.
How much?
It's like $440.
What?
That's not the one I have.
No, that's not made. This must not be the Instagram one. This must be a really cool, like
That's the real one.
Yeah, this is the real one.
This one comes with wheels.
Wait, that's the Kardashian cart.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it like the Bugaboo or something?
No, I'll have to find it.
Oh
I
my
sent it to
God!
Sheldon.
Switching gears, did you see on the news in Short Hills, New Jersey, at Short Hills Mall, all the guys who ran into the Dior store and did a loot session in the middle of the day?
I was disgusted. I saw that video. I wanted to come through the TV and I wanted to bash somebody. And by the way, one person was on their phone taping the whole thing.
I would like to see you bashing them. I want to see.
No,
that.
you know something? But the person is sitting there, oh, look at them. Oh, they're behind this. Oh, they're this. Oh, and they could have been calling the cops or something else, but instead they're filming it. I'm like, you guys are idiots. It could be your store
you know
next.
what, though, Scary, in situations like that, you do not know how crazy people are going to be if you're brazen enough to come into a store in broad daylight and just steal stuff and run away.
Yeah, don't mess
Recording
with
it
them.
is sometimes the best thing that you can do because then you have all of their faces on camera and you can turn that over to the police.
Yeah.
So,
That's a very good point, Gandhi.
Wow.
you don't want to intervene. Like, are you really going to intervene? Have you seen what's been going on lately? Because I'm not going to. For the most part, I won't.
They would eat you for lunch, Scary. Why don't you sit back and just?
$120,000 worth of purses. Wow.
But it was from Dior, so that's like 3 purses.
Right.
No, they got,
3 bags.
they got a
Maybe it was
lot of stuff.
Maybe it was the commentary that I was like, oh, look at this. Are they doing that? Oh my God, they're savages. Oh, like, oh my God, they're aggressive. And I'm like, oh, they're doing play-by-play. I don't know. I was just so incensed because I know exactly where that is. Oh,
It's
Me
terrible. It's horrible that stuff keeps happening, but I don't know. I think that at this point, intervening on behalf of a large company that doesn't really care about us, I mean, just save yourself. Record
I'm
it
Scary
and walk
Jones.
away.
I'm making a citizen's arrest. Everyone, please stop.
What I
you.
would pay to see.
Yeah, you with that dealer bag. You come right back here. You hear me?
No, my
I'm
brother's
waiting. I'll count to 3.
I mean, granted, this is different than shoplifting. This is brazen robbery. But my
Yes.
brother was telling me a lot of stores have the amount of money they write off in shoplifting every month. It's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they're instructed, the employees are instructed, do not interact, do not stop them. Just let them steal it. I'm like,
Well, then how do you explain these videos you see? Because I love watching
Right.
videos on my Instagram. I mean, the employees of Walmart, they throw people on the ground and they go for that stuff. They go for the stuff that's being stolen.
Look what's going on in San Francisco. Oh, they're closing all these stores and they're putting everything. They showed you a store where
CVS.
everything is behind
Yeah,
glass.
like a CVS.
yeah.
With CVS. I mean, how do you live like that?
Scary. Have you been to a drugstore in New York City, Manhattan?
Right.
Almost everything, you have to push a button and someone has to come unlock it for
The
you.
Tylenol is locked up.
And the same, Elvis and I were just at a pharmacy in Florida, and we were trying to get deodorant, and all the deodorant was locked up. I mean, everything.
Garrett, all I can hear is you eating that damn cucumber.
Oh, my God.
I eat when I'm nervous. I'm sorry.
I'm not bringing them
is this
anymore.
Is this conversation making you nervous? It makes you want to eat a cucumber?
Yeah, well, it is annoying though when you go like and buy razors and it's locked. Like everything else is not locked except why do they lock razors? Like razors,
Expensive.
They're expensive.
It's just,
They really are. They are some of the most stolen things. Razors and batteries, they say, are some of the biggest stolen items from
and also
drugstores.
laundry detergent. Did you guys see that?
Really?
How the hell
Laundry
can you
detergent was
stealthily
one of
steal that? It's huge.
Yeah, it's a huge
hold on,
thing
my
for people
logo
to
went
steal.
off.
I know that they put a lot of like the cold medicines and stuff like that behind because they say a lot of people make meth out of it.
Well, yeah, you got to show your
And
ID.
you have to show your ID. And
I know.
What does the
Now I have to
ID
show
show
my-
you though? Here's my ID. I'm not making meth.
They only
Like,
allow
it
you to
doesn't-
purchase a
Right.
certain amount.
It keeps track of how many you buy.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
Like I can't make my scissor anymore. I'm a little.
Damn.
I've never tried scissor, for the record.
Noted.
By
Noted.
the way,
Duly noted. All right. God, we've covered quite a spectrum of things here
We
today.
really have. Been quite a week so far. Not over yet.
You're right. It's not.
Stop
I was looking at Danielle's shirt. I'm sorry. I thought it said Slut Day Mickey.
Would she ever have a shirt on that says
it says
slush?
upon first glance.
Forgot that A.
it's from It's from Epcot. It's from.
Oh my goodness.
My favorite
Paris
is
and Epcot.
French.
when they have the shirts in Vietnam or China or Japan that it's in English and it says like dirty whore and they're walking around with it. It's like us having something in Chinese characters that says dirty slut or something like that on our arm, and we just don't know that it translates into that.
It's
I
a
ever
nice
wear
piece
it?
of shirt, and they're nice and warm and comfortable in it. They don't know what it says.
And what's that golf company? The title
Titleist.
T-I-T-L.
Titleist.
I used to think it was pronounced Titliest. I had no clue. I don't know anything about golf.
Only when I put it on, it's called titles.
Oh, Danielle.
Yeah,
All
Danielle.
right, we gotta wrap this up. Wrapping it up. I've been trying to wrap it up for a while,
Bye.
but now it's officially time to wrap it up. Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.